Guys, I figured out how to output the Switch audio to my headphones. There is no freaking way. I finally figured it out. Oh my goodness, I did it. It was, oh my god, it's actually kind of ridiculous. It was a toggle in OBS that is like literally in the sound setting panel. I just never dared to click on it. Wait, so that means, wait. When I play scary games, I can actually use headphones. And you know what? The audio is synced. I just tested it. Wait. Oh, sub-only chat, sorry. Now the brokies can talk. If you can hear me and you love the piece and broadcast, type 2. Type 1 for the opposite. Let's use paying attention. Man, I can't believe I could have been listening to headphone audio this whole time. Well, this is gonna take some getting used to, because I usually don't play with headphones on. Wait, can I output? Wait, I can output my mic to my headphone. I can hear myself. Oh, I hate that. Oh. It's almost synced. Whoa, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. For me, the game audio sync, but mic is like a millisecond delay. Ooh, that's... Ugh. I don't like that. But now I can hear Marker in my ears. Wait, that's so good for me. Guys, rent is due. I need everybody to click subscribe right freaking now. Or I will be very sad. Wait, I'm gonna see if it's synced. Oh my god, the audio is so good for me. Because I remember I tried this before and it was bad. Man, OBS is good. For free software? Hi, Electra! Can we get some yo's? Hello. So I guess if I could output all audio to my headphones, and it sounds the same for you guys, I think I'm just gonna start wearing headphones every day. Because the issue I was having was because I would have to turn my TV up. Sometimes you would hear the game like double. It'd be very soft though, so you'd have to like actually listen. Wait, I wonder if it has directional hearing. I guess if it's a Switch 2 game, it should. I mean, we'll see when we start racing. The only issue is I have to wear my headphones wired. Which is fine. But I don't like being tethered down, you know? The old chain and ball. I think it's so cringe whenever I see, like, a genuine wedding invitation. I haven't gotten one, mind you. But just, like, in stores or online, and it's, like, the old ball and chain, it's like, really? Really? Dude, if my future partner does that shit, I'm divorcing them. Like, it's not even funny. Hi guys, my hair is wet. It's also 5:22 p.m. I'm turning the music down, it's so loud for me. It's in my ears. Okay. Anyway, it's late. Today's stream is for the Peacein fans who are staying in on a lovely Saturday night. I'm not sick. My sister is sick though. You know, when I go out, I'm woke, I wear a mask because I'm class conscious and disabled. My sister, she doesn't wear a mask, and you know what? She gets sick like once a quarter. The last time I got sick was, I think, last fall. But that was right before I'd gotten my flu shot, so I could have gotten the flu. Anyway. Guys, I'm live late. Very late. Oh, there's goop on my desk. Anyway, sorry. I slept in until 9. Because I stayed up late reading. And then I hung out with my favorite sister, who was sick, so we, like, stayed apart. And then I bike, and then I edit, and then I went to the movies today. Oh my god. Talking work, I guess. Lock in. Guys, stream ends when I win, or... Wait, 9905, wait, chat. Stream ends when I hit 10k, huh? 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 It would be a subathon. Oh, so last night, it was spectating. I saw the Faces of Death movie. I have a little story time with that one. And then today, I saw Exit 8. I kind of want to see the Newborn movie, but I'm on the fence about it. Because at my local theater... Wait, iced coffee. Coffee. You see that? Bottom right? Coffee. Sorry, I say coffee funny on purpose. Because you have to use like a different part of your throat to say coffee. Like it sounds more gravelly, right? So I just like saying like that. I think my Switch is dead. Oh, never mind. Anyway. And now this is gonna sound so shitty to me, but I'm like on the fence about saying Newborn because like the Mario movie is still being played in theaters, right? And I didn't know this, but there is a limited edition Mario flavor of Dippin' Dots that is available at my theater. And it's called Galaxy Pop. And I swear it's the best thing I've ever had in my entire fucking life. It's the normal Dippin' Dots, but it's like berries and cream flavor. And then it has Pop Rocks in it. It's genuinely the best thing ever. Because on the packaging, it doesn't tell you what flavor it is. So like, I thought it was just going to be like... I figured it would be fruity, because most Dippin' Dots are either like chocolate or fruity. But oh my god, it was genuinely so good. So like, I got one last night, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll go to the theater again today, Saturday, just so I can get more Galaxy Pop. But, okay. Exit 8 was fine. Like, I think I would have liked the premise a lot more if I didn't know the game. What I did like about the movie is that the movie did give a bit more, like, characterization for the protagonist, which the game doesn't, because the game you're self-insert, right? But I did like how the writers actually did expand on the protagonist a bit more. And I like how I like the different acts within the movie is what I'll say. It was good. I was kind of concerned though. Oh damn, loser POV. Wait, the snacker? Hey yo. I was kind of concerned though. Because there was this younger couple sitting in front of me. And they had like a little toddler. And I was like, in my head, why are you bringing a toddler to like kind of a scary movie? And they just gave their kid like an iPad, and the kid was playing on the iPad the whole time. Because like Exit 8 wasn't scary, like some sequences were kind of visually scary, but like the VFX was realistic, but it wasn't like hyper realistic for some of them, so like you could tell that it's VFX. But like the trailers that played before the movie, I swear were scarier than the actual movie. So like, the kid is just playing on his little iPad, and he would, like, look up at the screen and go back to his iPad. So I'd be like, just get in my head. Okay, I don't have a kid, not planning on it, but if I had a child, I would just not take them. I would not take them to the theater. Because you don't know, like, what that kid is gonna internalize. They're fucking 4. That's when their memories start, like, going to their hard drive. I hate Cheeseland. I 100%ed the Exit game a few weeks ago. Exit 8 game a few weeks ago. It was interesting. I watched a good handful of people play it. I kind of wanted to play it myself, but Wait, is it on the Switch Duo? I don't think so. I can't play games that are full POV. It makes me sick. Oh my god, playing this game with headphones is so nice. Usually on camera, I can't play games with headphones because for the longest time, I couldn't output audio to my desktop without fucking up my OBS. But now I figured out how. And oh my god, it's perfectly synced. I can hear every little beep boop. The only downside is that I have to do wired mode. But you know what? I gotta dig this. Even though I love the sound of my own voice, it's kind of muffled, which, whatever. So I guess you guys will never see my ears again. Wait, I love this. I can hear all the sounds. Oh no? Why are you saying oh no? Wait, I deadass thought I had a mushroom. Wait, why are you saying oh no? Watch Electra never chat again for the rest of the stream just to fucking piss me off. Ah, that'd be a good bit, huh? It's like ASMR? Oh. What if I do an ASMR stream? Would you guys watch it? I've kind of thought about doing like a parody ASMR stream, but I am quite nervous for the people who like would watch the VOD for like secret time, you know what I mean? There was also a period where I wanted to do like a parody hot tub stream and like actually wear a swimsuit on camera. But same concern. There would be people who would use it for secret time. So I'm just not gonna do either, probably. Even if the fans want it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, I got no items? Okay, it appears playing with headphones does not increase my skill. Oh no. -30. Shut up and dribble. I just need to do my little story times. I have so many. Look at this. These are all from the past 2 weeks. This column. Oh no. Wait, streamers wanna get first, guys. Oh dear. Wait, what if I don't win? Would be bad. But also, what if I get a win right now? Realistically, I'll play for like 2 or 3 hours. We need some more Tic Tacs. That's why, like, the title's rent is due. I need more clips. You won't? Your biggest fans always become your biggest haters, I swear. Wait, Electra. This is market research. So I'm concepting out ideas for my little art fair booth. And an idea I had, which I will only do if I have enough space for people to like do it. But I want to cut out 2x2 or 3x3 inch pieces of paper. And I put like my logo stamp on it. And I'm like, we're gonna call it like a doodle station, where people can draw on it, sign their name, and then as time goes on, I'm gonna make them into like a paper quilt. That way I can hang it at events and be like, oh, do you want to contribute to like our doodle quilt? Draw on this little square. Like, you know, some restaurants have like a sticky note wall. It'd be kind of like that. But sticky notes are so annoying. And that would be harder to display. I had this idea the other day. Because obviously, like, people would draw on little squares, and then to assemble it, I could attach the pieces of paper with either twine or, like, plastic jump rings. I think it could be cute. What? Because I feel like so many booths, THs are really hard for me. I feel like a lot of booths are just like, sell, 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 buy, buy, buy. There's not much interactivity. and I'm trying to think of ideas that I could do that would be good to like show on camera, because I'm not necessarily gonna like live stream at this point. I'm still on the fence. Like, I think it'd be kind of fun to live stream art fairs and stuff, but obviously you can't really film people. Even though you can film in public spaces, it's still kind of iffy. It's fun and collaborative. That's what I'm thinking. I think it could be a good idea, because so I was thinking either I would let people keep it, but I think it's better if I keep it and make it into a display. Because if people keep it, they're gonna like fucking throw it away. And another reason why I think it's good is if people see, like, as they're walking by, that individuals are like spending a good time, like doing something. Good time by like, I mean by like a lengthy amount of time. Doing something, because they're there drawing for like 3-4 minutes. I think they'd be more inclined to stop and look. They're like, oh, what are they doing there? Because I know, like, if I have, like, a coloring book for sale, I would have empty books out for display for people to color as, like, samples. Wait, I'm in 4th, guys. Fuck! Okay. Ooh, one of my greens actually hit somebody. It hit the villager. That would have been a 6, but I got 5th. Plus 10! Yeah, the only problem is, with certain events, because I've been scoping out a few, you don't have a lot of booth space. So, like, some events you get, like, 1 table space, and then others you can have, like, a 20 by 20 canopy. Which, I don't have a 20 by 20 canopy. Because if you're gonna have, like, an interactive activity for an event, you would need a bigger booth. And since this would be my first event, I'm kind of chill with the idea of trying a bunch of different things. 150 mirror mode, interesting. I don't know how many of them I'll actually implement, but I have a good idea. And as we get closer to it, because I'm still waiting on my final, like, application, I think I'll click go live on the art account, and then we'll do a full breakdown of the plans and stuff. But, like, right now, I've just been... Oh, dude, this sucks. I hate mirror mode in this. Right now, I've just been adjusting my website to accommodate in-person sales, so that means prepping all the items with SKUs, or like, a SKU is like a shorthand for like a barcode, basically. So I've been assigning everything SKUs, making sure inventory is tracking correctly, because something that I learned, because I've never had to do this, because I've never sold in person, I've just been doing online sales. And this goes for anybody who does online sales. If you're primarily somebody who does out-of-state... Oh, I didn't realize I was in 2nd. Oh my god. Wait. Gamers. If you're primarily doing online sales, the taxes you collect varies on your location and what state you reside in. So if you live in... Oh, shit! I mean, this is fine. Wait, gamers, wait, pause. Okay, I'm locking. If you reside in a state, you obviously have to collect sales tax when you do sales in your state of residence. But if you're doing sales where the product is being delivered out of your residential state, then you don't have to collect sales taxes, but you do have to file your quarterly and monthly to state that. Anyway. But if you're doing in-person sales at markets, you sometimes have to get like a temporary oh fuck, I missed the item. You sometimes have to get like a temporary license in the city you're going to sell in. Thankfully I don't for Washington State. Uh-oh, first has a red. Oh fuck, fuck, fuck! Oh, damn. Throw your boomerang, throw it. Oh. Why? I don't mind the tour tracks. Plus 17! Oh, you guys missed it. Sorry, I wasn't quick enough. You know what? I think the guy who got first deserved it. They got so lucky that everybody else was further behind. Dude, it's okay. I'll take a third. It's fine. Anyway, as I was saying. So, if you're doing online sales that are shipping to a location out of your state, you don't have to collect sales tax. You only have to collect sales tax in your state of residence. And if you do more than X amount of sales in a different state, it's like more than 100K usually. Anyway. So I've been getting that all set up. But in Washington State in particular, our sales tax is like really funny. It's kind of weird. Because we have a 6% sales tax on all transactions unless it's food, and some sanitary products. So like diapers and feminine products. Which Ferguson just passed that legislation. W. Ferguson. So no more tax on tampons. And then there's also usually a 3 to 4% sales tax based on what city you're making your purchase in. And it's only like a 0.2 to 0.8 difference depending on the city. So like if I were to do markets in different cities, I'd have to change my tax rate manually, which is fine, but also really fucking annoying. So I'm trying to make sure I do everything right. Because now this is all anecdotal. But like I've been talking around with different people who've been selling, and a lot of the amateur sellers don't know what they're doing. So, which is fine, you know. There's not much coaching or public resourcing to make it easy for people, but still I'm like, shit. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. You know, the headlines come out now. Small Twitch streamer Peason_17 does tax evasion. Even though that's what everybody does. Okay, let's talk about fun stuff now. Ooh, that was a good horn. You almost did it too early, though. Wait, their lines are kind of crazy. Oh. I know we hate Starbucks, but okay. It's 5 p.m., right? Or it's 5:40. Wait, John Mario Kart 8? Is that Mr. Nintendo? Okay, 4th is still fun. Oh, I feel like I'm all over the place. You know why? I had a coffee. I had like 15 minutes of downtime before I had to hop on my bus, so I went to Starbucks. Even though we hate her. We still hate her. So I got a white chocolate mocha. And you know how Starbucks coffee always tastes a little burnt? But they have the cold foam available right now in different flavors. And I tried the lavender cold foam. Oh my god, it was so good. It was actually so good. I'm not gonna go and get it again because it's a fuck ton of sugar, but oh my goodness, I took a sip and I was like, oh my god, just like home. Because my parents, they had a bunch of lavender bushes in their garden. So like every summer, we would harvest the lavender and then we would boil it down into either syrup or mix it into sugars. And the Starbucks cold foam tastes just like the syrups we'd make from scratch. Oh my goodness. No! I was just gonna say my lines are better because I cut off the guy who wasn't there. Wait. Guys. We might hit 10K today. I'm pogging. 28,000? Wait, is that what somebody has in here? I don't even look. Wait, what if we hit 10K today? I was gonna say that would be the first time with 10K in anything, but there was a time where like I had a lot of money in the bank. I think the most I ever had saved was like 23,000. But that was when I was working 2 jobs. For any scammers, that money's now gone. Just to be clear. Okay, let me guess. Who do I think has 28,000? I think it's blue-haired guy. I think Coffee has 28,000. Oh, so like, I think I'm so hyper now because I had a coffee. And usually coffee doesn't make me hyper. Wait, who has 28k? Oh, it's... Oh, I can't read the characters. It's bottom left. Oh, and it was so cute, because when I went to the Starbies, there was... it was actually so cute. Because, okay. I could tell that the worker was annoyed. Because you know when people are more curt? And that's fine. I don't care. I don't take it personally. I would fucking hate myself if I worked in a coffee shop. Or, no. I wouldn't hate myself. I would just hate my life, I think. Big difference. But the group in front of me who ordered, it was a group of, like a kid and then 2 tweens. And it was so cute because they each ordered separately. And I could see, like, their mom or their guardian, like, standing off to the side. I was like, wait, that's so cute. The kids are learning how to order. I'm like, hey, that's so cute. And, like, the youngest one, who maybe looked to be about, like, 8, like, he was paying with cash. And I was like, wait, that's so cute. It's probably their allowance. I miss the mystery box. Wait, I'm locked in. Oh, fuck. I'm making him lose his shell. And we're holding it. And we're holding the shell. Okay, first has a coin. Oh, fuck me, man. Shit. Okay, I'm throwing it so that way they have to lose their protection. And the piranha plant ate the shell. Dude, this is so mean. In serio again? I just felt evil. The blue shell targeted me because I'm the biggest threat. I'm the threat. +2. Ooh. Wait, I'm kinda good at these. Give me Athens Dash and I win right here. The blue shell was just being petty? Nah, it's cause I'm the biggest threat. They know that I would win. If I wasn't held by the shackles of big Mario Kart, I would win every time. You know what? I kinda wanna be in another tournament. Do you guys, was anybody watching? Okay, of course I had people watching. Do you guys remember the Big 3 tournament that I was invited by from Dreams? I feel bad because Dreams has invited me to other, like, recordings. 200cc! But I just couldn't because my work schedule, sadly. But I wonder if I... if I entered another tournament, if I could do well. I'd probably flop. I would be the emotional support. Okay, lock in. 200cc, this is my race. And this is one of the easiest tracks. I loved my boost. Oh my god, it's so fast. Okay, I'm not talking. fast? A horn? I mean, I guess I'll hold it. The guy in second fell off because they were going too fast. I'll take a second. Damn, first was really far ahead. First didn't fumble at all. $99.60. That I wasn't yelling. I was like soft yelling. Wait, guys, I might hit 10K. Today might be the day. Oh, wait. Wait. I haven't even done any of my little stories yet. Wait, I want to actually look at my New Year's resolutions. New Year's 20. One of the goals is make money. Yeah, my resolution, I don't think I've done any of them. The only ones I'm on track for are ones that are time dependent, like I have to do it for the whole year. But if I can hit 10K today, then I can officially say I've done a New Year's resolution. Oh, why'd I redeem that? Okay, coin in red. Pretty good lineup. And that's why we hold onto the coin, gamers. Iced coffee. Ooh, you got greedy. You threw the red. That was a mistake. The red that second or third threw hit the divider. Oops. Okay, I'm not talking because I genuinely think I can win this. Ooh, that was a good bait. Okay, I saw the red approaching. Dude, first is so far ahead. Oh. Oh. Dude. Okay, first got hit by the blue. A star in third? That guy's name is Big Daddy. Oh no, I lost. I actually lost. Blasted inside drift bike. +3. But you know, I should be happy that I didn't go down. I can't believe I fumbled. I can't actually. It's believable. Okay, should I do my first little story? Guys, stream ends when I get first, or 10k, or when I love myself. So last night, I saw the Faces of Death movie. I liked it. It was a fun watch, even though it was fairly gory. And like a thought I've always had is like, how can you really tell if something is fake or not? Wait, ain't no way. Michael Bobo, thank you for the 42 months. Holy shit, can we get some more Bobos in chat? Thank you. Yeah, I'm live late on a... I'm live late on a Saturday. Today is for the peaceful fans who don't want to go out and stay in on a Saturday. Fuck you. Anyway, we'll finish my fucking story. So, of course, the Faces of Death movie was rated R because it's very, very gory, very explicit. And I see, like, middle schoolers walk in, like 3 younger boys, and they come in with an adult. I'm like, okay, they're gonna see it with, like, their mom or something. And then I see the woman walk out, I'm like, oh, wait. I was like, wait, she's a cool mom. So that means she bought a ticket for them. And for herself, and then she just left before the movie started. She was so cool, man. You know, I think there's like an ethical dilemma where it's like, should you let your kid watch a scary movie like that? But mine is 6. But then it's also like, the kids are gonna remember that. You're gonna be the cool mom. I wouldn't do that with my kids, though. I'd be too afraid of like getting in trouble. Wait, I'm good at all these. What should we do? New York Minute. And it was also so funny because those middle schoolers were like giggling at all of the how do you say, it's like, you know how like little kids will laugh at pee and poo poo, and like middle schoolers will like laugh at like melons and stuff, you could say. Like those 3 kids were laughing at like all the nudity sequences. It was so funny. They'd probably find another way to watch if they really want to. I guess. But I think most theaters' policies are you can attend a rated R movie if you have a guardian. So that was just a cool mom. I remember seeing Get Out in theaters, but it was when I was in senior year, and I was already 18 at that point, so I remember I went with a group of like 6 to 7 friends. Okay, that was not like, I was not making a topical 6-7 reference, okay? I'm like, it was genuinely a group of like 6 to 7 people. Because I remember we barely fit into one car. Anyway, and I remember they ID'd us. And they let us in because some of us were 18, so... Fuck. I'm locking in. I've gotten so many ones on Athens Dash. What was the first R-rated movie you ever watched? It was actually Get Out. Because I was very adamant about not watching mature media as a minor. Like, I didn't even look at, adult websites until I was 18. Like, you know, any website that would make you type in your age, I would just click off the website because I would get too scared. Because we had a shared computer up until I was like 13. And then my dad gave me his old laptop when I was like 14. And then I bought my own laptop when I was 16 or 17. Because I had a job at that point, so I could afford to buy my own laptop. But I would still be scared, because I was convinced that like my parents could see my search history. Which, looking back, my parents weren't like tech literate enough to like even do anything. So I would have been fine if I was exploring things online. I was too scared of it. I think the only, like, mature website that I consumed when I was younger was, like, fan fictions. Like, I remember reading, like, lemon fanfics on Wattpad. But then I started using AO3 when I was an adult, so... You know? No, my camera! They got me. Wait, my rank went down. Oh, guys. Oh no, my rank. My rank. Da-dum, da-dum. Da-dum, da-dum. You're so close to 10K? I know. What are we gonna do to celebrate? Oops, wrong scene. You guys have to, like, go bonkers. Why is the gauge flag in the title? Is that bad? It's not stolen valor. I'm part of the community. I'm trying. I used to have just like the rainbow emoji, but I got tired of it, so I'm just putting the flag now. It's to scare the anti-wokes away, as well as it. Now this may be fitting because we are playing on Rainbow Road, and for those watching later, the bitrate is going to be shit, so just used to, like, not being able to see my lips and what. I remember when I first started streaming on Twitch, which was almost 5 years ago at this point, I was so scared of, like, getting, like, like hate crimed or something from either, like, being POC or being queer. So I'd never put LGBTQIA in my titles, I'd never put a flag in the titles. I didn't put, like, my ethnicity in the tags, even though Twitch was heavily encouraging people to do that. Because I was, like, all it takes is one person to, like, give me shit and I'm gonna, like, never click a live again. And you know what? In the entire 5 years of me streaming, I have yet to have a random viewer be hateful. Which is really shocking. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because, like, my streams never hit the algo. Or maybe it's because Twitch has become a better place. I'll never know. But I literally have never had any shitters, like, be mean for those reasons. I think the world is healing. I was just wondering if it was a special day. Nah, it's just my new default emoji. And I'm being serious, I think... That motherfucker. The only, like, randos I've come in that I've had to, like, ban are just bots. You keep the drama out? Yeah. I also think it's so funny how in people's, like, default Twitch chat rules, they're like, no hate or racism allowed in the chat room. It's kind of like, shouldn't that just be the default? Like, we really shouldn't have to tell people to not be fucking bad people. I'm gonna D-rank, aren't I? -6. Wait. Oh no. You know what I noticed? Ever since Kobobo showed up, I've been losing. Coincidence? Hi Chip, welcome in. Can we get some yos? Hello. It's been 46 minutes. It does not feel like it's been 46 minutes. Also, does the stream audio sound fine, guys? This is my first time trying it with wired headphones. Does it sound fine for you guys? Like, does it sound like it normally does? Like, a little bit tinny? But, like, in a normal way? The Kobobo effect. You know, I was racing so well when Electra was chatting. And the moment Kobobo shows up. I bought an Etsy witch. I can't tell this story yet. Or wait, can I? I don't know if I should yet. I have a work story that relates to hexes. Wait, should I tell it? I don't think I should yet. I'll tell it when I no longer work at the establishment. Tell? No, I don't wanna like... I don't wanna... leak. Because a lot of my work stories, like, I think an amateur internet sleuth could figure out where said thing is. That's why I haven't told a lot of my work stories. And there are so many, I tell you. Wait, that was evil. And this one is like skirting a line of like, I don't think this one will dox me, but let's not. Bang. And that, gamers, is how it's done. Minus that horrible line with mushrooms. I'm locked in. Man, I want to watch the season 2 of Pit so bad, but I can't watch it until it's fully done. Because when I watched Pit season 1, I binged it in, no joke, 3 days. But the chip effect is helpful. Okay. Let's see, bucko. Oh, no, wait. Dude, just give me, like, a bullet bill. You know what? I think it's kind of good that I have, like, no viewers. Because I can't imagine playing Mario Kart and my chat is just, like, constant. I think I would have an aneurysm. Does stream end when you hit 10k? Stream ends when, I get a first, or if I hit 10k, or if I, like, just don't want to play anymore. Or if... Or... Nah. If I commit to stream ends when I hit 10k, then I'm not gonna hit it. You know how that goes. I'm not gonna hit. $150. Stream ends when... Stream ends because my mom said so. Have I ever had to end my stream because, like, my parents said so? I don't think so. Because there was about a 1.5 year window where I was streaming out of my parents' house. W's sister for helping us be able to afford to move out. There was a few times where, like, my dad would be chopping wood and it would be so loud that you could hear it on the mic. But I would end by choice. Like, I don't think they ever... Okay, the Switch Duo does have directional audio because I heard that sound in my left headphone. Anyway. But I don't think there was ever a time where they explicitly told me, like, hey, Peason, we gotta go. There was one time... Because, like, my parents usually left me to my own devices as an adult. Like, they didn't bug me too much, thankfully. Because I didn't fuck with them, so... Like, the only time they would, like, bug me or, like, knock on my door is if there was, like, an emergency, which did happen. There was a fire that happened at an establishment. Wait, there was actually... Wait, stop. There was actually 2 fires at different establishments that happened, like, across the street from my parents' place. So we had to, like, evacuate. Wait, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. There was 2 fires. We had 2 arsonists who were in our proximity. Talking about arsonists. No, kidding. I did want to talk about the warehouse fire. 8th place. -2, guys. I don't think I'm getting a win. I know you guys can't see it because my hand is blocking my face, but, like, I'm looking at the camera all sad. Eight is better than 10th? Yeah, but it's not the championships. I remember growing up and, like, watching sports or sports movies and not understanding why people would be upset, like, losing at, like, because there's finals, semifinals. What's the one before semifinals? Whatever that bracket is. I'd be like, dude, if you're not winning, what's the point? It shouldn't matter. But then I realized, basically, the further you get into any competition, the more money you get. So, like, if your team never makes qualifications, you're probably making no money. But if your team always gets semifinals, then you're probably getting some money. Because I always had the mentality of, if you don't get first, you're a fucking loser. Unless it's Mario Kart, everybody's a winner. Slay. But you're climbing? You're right. We need Electra back. I need my Electra good luck charm. I need to get 3rd again. I'm here. Thank you. Sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to whimper. So my birthday is in a week and a half. And I'm turning 27, so, like, I'll officially be in my late 20s. And it doesn't, like, bother me. But then it does. It does bother me sometimes. I don't necessarily feel like I'm behind in life. Because, you know, I have an art degree. Like, how far can I objectively get in a career with an art degree? The thing that bothers me the most when, like, thinking about my age is I don't understand how people, like, are starting a family already. Like, I feel like I'm still such a child at times. I like to think I'm emotionally mature. I'm somewhat educated. But I still think to myself, I'm responsible enough for myself, but I don't know if I'm responsible for, like, another life. And there are people who have minus 17. Like, there are people who have kids when they're, like, young. Not peace and age regressing. I have that tag, like, filtered on my AO3. I don't want to see those tags. That is something, like, I think about. Because I don't think I'm becoming more immature. It's... how can I say this? Because I know genuine, like, age regression is a thing. Like, it's seen in, like, those with, it's seen as a trauma response. It's also seen in, like, how can I say this nicely? It's not that I'm just thinking mean things in my head. It's just, it's a very, I guess, sensitive thing for me to think about. Because I see this a lot at work. A lot of our clientele are the elderly. And they're so, like, helpless at times. Like, they don't want to think, they don't want to understand or comprehend instruction. Okay, I also like to say, I don't work in an elderly home or anything. It's just a lot of our customers are elderly for the industry that I work in. Which is... that sounds weird. I work in, like... I've said this before. I work in print and, like, photo editing. So we work with a lot of people who want to, like... get prints and, like, restore their old physical photos. We have a lot of old people. And I sometimes joke about it with customers. Like, old people are like children. In the sense of... you kind of have to over-explain things. You have to be very, very patient. And sometimes the elderly aren't gonna be receptive to what you're saying. Like, in the sense of they can't understand. So you have to communicate in a very specific way. Kind of like if you're talking to a child. And it doesn't bother me, because I'm fairly patient. Like, the one-liner I use if someone's like, oh, thank you for explaining this to me. I'm just like, no, I used to work at a daycare, like, I'm fairly patient. And that is true. Like, working with kids is very similar to interacting with the elderly. And I think about it a lot, because, you know, the elderly are seen as so wise and all-knowing, but more often than not, they're not. Dude, I'm gonna fucking... I had 9960! Anyway, going back to my main point. Like, there are times when I kind of have to, like, backtrack when I'm either doing something or thinking about things, because what goes hand in hand with that kind of mentality is that you become more reactionary, in the sense of you're not thinking as rationally. And then also, you aren't willing to think critically. So, I know for me, because, you know, there's been articles and studies that say, like, those who have gotten COVID-19 several times have seen a regression in their cognitive function, increases in brain fog, and just normal executive and nervous system function. So I personally have never tested positive for COVID. I've probably gotten it. I've just been asymptomatic, or any time that I did test for it, I just tested negative, even though I had it. You know, it's how it was. So I do kind of have to keep myself in check. Because, you know, I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to, like, not think. Because I interact with some people, and I think to myself, like, do they not think about what they're, like, doing or seeing? Like, as I'm explaining instructions, or just basic things sometimes. Because when I work with the old people, like, I have to teach them, like, how to use their phone. Like, they're so scared to try sometimes. Like, I can understand if you're set in your ways, but, like, how can you not want to learn? How can you not be patient? How can you not be receptive? I don't know. So I just think to myself, like, I gotta keep my brain active. Like, she's gotta be working out. Because I definitely think as time goes on, and everybody's on the internet now. Oh, I knew you fucking do that. Like, everybody's becoming so much more isolated. They're not engaging with those around them, and they're not challenging themselves. Like, it's very easy to stay in your own bubble and be complicit. Me saying that, talking to an audience who probably will harp onto every word I say. No, harp is not the best word. Fuck! Cling onto every word I say. It's like I'm in my own bubble. But I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just something I've been thinking about. Because I've noticed ever since I've been like maybe 24, 25, I'm not thinking as much. Maybe it was based on my media consumption, or because I also wasn't working during those years of my life. I wasn't engaging with people. I just don't want to, like, have my brain go to mush. Ninth. -9, dude. I don't think we're hitting 10K. For my birthday party, I'm watching The Hobbit and playing Mario Party Jamboree with my friends and family. Wait, that's so sweet. For my birthday, I'm gonna hang out with my secret boyfriend. And then on my actual birthday, I'm gonna click go live and farm subscriptions. So you guys know what to do. No, I'm kidding. Unless. I kind of want to watch the Benjamin Button movie again. I remember watching it as a teen and, like, not understanding the message. So I feel like if I watch it now, I'd understand. Give me New York Minute and I literally win. Give me a dub. Dude, to think I had 9960. Oh yeah, we were talking about arsonists. So I'm sure many of you guys have seen the videos and articles about the warehouse that was lit aflame in California. Comically, it was a toilet paper factory. Which, it's obviously not funny, because people did die, so we shouldn't laugh about it. But it brings up the theme of what radical action can look like. I always get really annoyed when people criticize political movements for being violent, or, you know, lighting cars on fire. But if we think about it, what do you learn in school? You learn about the Boston Tea Party, you learn about the Boston Massacre. A lot of the initial American Revolution was founded on the basis of violence. Now you can be mad about the optics of people destroying property, but you have to think about the why. If people are protesting peacefully and they're still being fucking shot in the streets, if people are protesting peacefully and they're still getting fucking shot in the streets, why would they not get more violent? I want you to like let that sink in. So if you're mad about the idea of people acting that way, be more mad at the system. Like, yes, you should not be harming others. Harming property is different than harming a person. But actually think about the why. Class 18, we're back on the board. I remember... wait, Electra. We have the Electra good charm now, because you chatted and I got third. What am I at now? I'm at a good rank. I'm back up. I think it was very interesting how in the first, like, day in which the news story broke about the warehouse, people were galvanizing behind the guy. I'm obviously not saying that people should do violence, but you have to look at the why. I didn't know people actually died in the warehouse. Yeah, I saw it in a headline yesterday. It's like an update. I mean, it makes sense. Like, it was a fucking toilet paper factory. Of course it would spread fast enough. And then, like, because people were posting videos of themselves, like, standing outside the factory. I think there was also, like, an Amazon facility that went up in flames the other day. And, like, you see, like, a bunch of people standing in the parking lot. If that were me, I'm fucking booking it! I don't know what's gonna explode! I'm fucking running! I think the thing that, like, pisses me the most off about videos like that, where it's, like, people fighting, or there's, like, an explosion. Why the fuck are you there? That's why, like, anytime we would do, like, a fire drill in elementary, I would think to myself, this is so stupid. If this were a real fire, I'd be running home. I'm booking it! I don't know what's gonna go up. I don't know what's gonna explode. Yeah, I think the person's words when they lit up the place was like, all you had to do was pay us enough to live, which... that's a bar, but... I have to be very careful with my words. Anytime I talk about politics or revolution, even if I'm, like, kind of criticizing it, the videos do not get pushed. They're watching you. Hello to the FBI agent. Wait, I was thinking about this. If you're like an FBI agent or a content moderator, do you think you can opt into who you have to monitor? Like, we know that Hassan is, like, feds watching him. Do you think there are some feds that secretly, like, are his mega fans? And when they ask, oh, like, who do you want to monitor today? They're like, please let me watch Hassan. I totally don't love his stuff, wink. I wouldn't mind watching him for 8 hours every day. As part of my content moderation job. Like, do you think the federal agent assigned to me loves the broadcast? Type 1 if you're a fed. Something about Hassan irks my soul. I understand why people like him and why some people don't like him. I used to watch him all day, every day. But that was when I was unemployed. Right now, -10. Right now, I just watch his YouTube highlights. I do think his messaging could use some improvement. He can be abrasive, but I think a lot of his perspectives are converting people to the left, which is what we truly need. We just need more numbers, guys. Wait, what if I don't get a win? It's 6:30. Thank God it wasn't the Subway one. Wait, everybody's kind of closely ranked. No 20Ks. And locking. Wait, is this mirrored? Oh no, it's not. Why did I think it was mirrored? It's just on the brain. Dude, my lines. Horrible. Dude, okay, I think my just rotation for the pinball and the bumpers were bad that race. You know what else is bad? My gameplay. Wait, I'm in 4th. Guys, stream ends when I win, or I cry. The best commentary happens when you're playing Mario Kart. I don't know if it's related or not. I think it's because I'm decent enough at the game to where I can like kind of commentate and talk, and it doesn't require too much brain wave strength to where me talking distracts me from my gameplay. I say as I'm in fucking 9th now. But I also just think it's funny, similar to like Connor Eats Pants' Fortnite Friday series, where he's just playing a game and talks about random things, and also has the interview for -8. I remember Animal Crossing used to be my commentary stream. Like, the running gag we had for the longest time was, oh, Pearson talks about politics when she plays Animal Crossing. Which I don't play anymore, sadly. But I specifically leave my bits and banter for Mario Kart. Because it's kind of like Squeaks' format. To where he does Super Mario 64 speedruns. And just goofs and gaffs of chat for 4 hours and never gets a PB. It's kind of giving that. Cheeseland. I've never seen an Animal Crossing stream from you. I stopped playing when I became an affiliate, I think. I played it for a few months after I got affiliate, which would have been January 22. Because I think the biggest pitfall about Animal Crossing New Horizons is that there was not enough main game content in terms of story. So like once you like got all your main villagers, the gameplay loop got kind of boring. And also, my Animal Crossing island has my real name as my character's name. Because back then I still used my real name. And yeah, if you know my real name, that's our little secret, okay? Like, we don't need to be typing in the comments or whatever. But I like to go by my pseudonym now, and there's no way to change your Animal Crossing name unless you delete your whole island, which I think is bad. Like, Nintendo should patch that. I started watching in 2023? Yeah, about a year after I stopped playing then. But Mario Kart has become our bits and banter game. Because, you know, the Pearson channel has evolved a lot over the past near 5 years. I still think peak Pearson was 23 to 24. Like back when it was our first year moved out of my parents' place, and I did so many like planned bid streams. Like it was just peak. I look back on that era with nostalgia. The 24-hour stream? I don't think I've ever done a 24-hour stream. I think the longest stream I ever did was the stream anniversary in 2024. Oh wait, no, it could have been Subathon. I don't remember. But the longest stream I ever did was the one where I ended at like 2 or 3 a.m. Wait, I was pogging in my head because I saw the 96 at the end of my rank, and I was like, oh my god, 9,996. But no, it was actually 9,896. The one stream where you fell asleep? Wait, you mean April Fools? That was a good bit. I fell asleep on stream. That was such a good bit. I still have my notepad app of all my undone stream ideas, and there's some bangers. Yeah, I've said this many times, but the reason why I haven't done many planned streams is, one, we're doing dailies. We're doing daily slop streams. For, you know, the real Pearson fans. And also, like, work is just so exhausting. I'm only scheduled for, like, 20 to 30 hours a week, but, like, it's so draining. And, like, I don't want to do a planned stream and not be in the mood for it. Like, if I had less overall stress in my day-to-day, then we could do bangers. I'm not saying that what I've been doing for the past year and a half aren't bangers. Like, I think we've had some great moments. But it's mostly been gaming, right? Which, I love video games. I was hoping I could get a snack. But I love gaming. Oh, why did everybody stop? Oh, they just glitched, okay. I just want to have... I almost said pure fun again. But that's not the right way to say it. I don't know what I want. You know what I actually do want? $1 million. I'm fine with paying the taxes on it. Wait, 4? No items. Yoshi, throw it, please, 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 please. Second. Wait, gamers. Imagine. I got an email, I have to check it. Okay, my sister texted me. I have to help her. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm muting. I'm literally gonna be back in a minute. Perfect timing. Wait, I can't hear the game now, though. If I lose this race, I'm blaming my sister. Wait, pause a minute. Okay, second just threw a red. It did hit first. Okay. Pause. Oh shit. I spammed too much. Okay, it's actually kind of hard to play this game again. It's kind of disorienting. I think I need to end stream. If I would have gotten Yoshi's Island, I could have won. I blame her. I should do more fun story times. All the stories I have are fun. At least you were last. I had 11th and it counted as last. Also, I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed. And I'm projecting. I'm being toxic. Yes! Guys, stream as when I get first. And it's gonna be right now. I was joking, I know. And I'm joking with you. Smile. Nah, I think... I was gonna say, I think you guys would know if I'm mad, but I know some people struggle with tone and inflection. If I was genuinely mad, I would just turn the camera off. Okay, I'm locking in. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Oh, what? Wait, what happened? Can we get some yos? Wait, maybe Chris is bad luck. The moment Chris joins chat, I fucking die randomly. Is everybody who watches just bad luck? Oh my fucking god, man. I need some new viewers. The Chris effect. Should we do a story time now? I have so many to get through. Don't worry, I'll catch up. Sure. Wait, the special Yoshi plane, look at that. It also has a rainbow on it. Slay. Okay, single digits. I can win this. Damn, look at how far ahead first is, the pink Yoshi. You know what I think? I think me playing with headphones on is actually making me worse at the game. I hate all these. You know what I don't hate, though? Okay, I'm gonna actually try without my headphones this time. The headphones are a debuff. We also need Big Daddy to leave the lobby. They keep on winning. They didn't win this race, though. Today has been a giant science experiment. The manipulated variable is wearing headphones. The controlled variable is not wearing headphones. Today, or this race, we're doing our controlled test. No headphones. This is how I usually play. If I win, then that'd be great. I would smile. Okay, lock it. So the majority of my For You page on TikTok is people like telling story times and talking directly to the camera. As of recent, I've gotten a lot of like horoscope and tarot card videos. I don't know why, because I don't believe that shit at all. I don't know what my For You page thinks of me. They must think that I've gotten more like irrational, because I might be a hater when I say this. But I genuinely think if you believe your horoscope, you're dumb as bricks. I'm sorry. Like, the ones you read in your morning paper, they're meant to be so general and to make you feel something when it's really nothing. Where they say, oh, you have good vibes coming your way today. And then when you get, like, an extra, like, chocolate chip on your morning coffee, you think, oh, it was my horoscope, it was right. But it's like, no, it's meant to be general. So I don't know why I keep getting the tarot card videos. Like, I literally swipe away the moment I see it, because I know the moment I, like, start leaning into tarot cards, I'm gonna fall deep, okay? It's kind of like how my mom had her, like, crystal phase. She believed it a little bit, but then she started thinking that the rocks would genuinely heal her. It didn't work. Wait, why am I racing somewhat decently? We need a blue show right about now. Okay, that was good to place a bomb there. Oh. Damn, imagine I had a red show. Wait, maybe me playing with headphones was a debuff. Plus 23? Okay, we are going to continue our science experiment and do another race without headphones for our controlled variable. Wait, okay, question. Does anybody have kids? I'm curious if, like, kids still do, like, science fairs. What did I do for my science fair projects? I did one... You have a daughter? Slay. I think you're lying, though, Electra. If you're not, though, wait, good for you. Wait, I think you're lying. I can't tell. What did I do for my science fair projects? I did one where I was planting seeds, and my manipulated variable was, like, adjusting how much water I gave them. And then another year I did... It was like the salt crystals. So I changed how much salt I used when making salt crystals. I don't remember what I did, because I remember the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders did science fair projects. I don't remember what I did for my other one. My dog? Oh. I'm gonna say something really rude, and I think a lot of you guys are gonna get mad at me for it. I think it's so cringe whenever you call your pets your kids. It's incomparable. Like, yes, you have to feed them. Yes, you have to clean up their shit and piss. But your pet is not your fucking child, okay? I don't understand it. Like, I remember one of my coworkers being like, oh, you want to see my daughter? And I'm like, oh, sure. And they showed me a picture of their puppy. And yes, the dog was adorable, but I'm like, that's not your fucking daughter. I don't understand. I think if I had a pet, I would call it my baby. But I wouldn't call it my child. Do you have any pets? No, I don't. I desperately want a cat, but I'm not allowed to have pets where I currently live. Which I think is a hate crime upon me. Like, I need a pet to live, actually. But I wouldn't call my cat my son or my daughter. I'd call it my baby. I'd be like, oh, look at my little baby, and then it's my cat. I do think if you're, like, with a long-term partner and you're debating on if you want to have children, I think you should get a pet first. Because there is a lot of overlap in terms of, like, caretaking skills when raising a pet and, I assume, raising a child. Like, I think you should do something together before you, like, pop out a baby. Wait, someone fell off. They got ratioed. Fuck. What happened? +3. Okay, so our second controlled variable test of me playing without headphones resulted in a 7th, which is less than the top 3. We are now going back to our manipulated variable of headphones on. Oh my god, the difference. I hate it. But now, if we get Sky High Sunday, I consistently get first on Sky High Sunday. So if I get first on Sky High Sunday, I think our conclusion would be headphone or not, it doesn't matter. It just depends on the track. So if I, like, fail demonstrably on Sky High Sunday with headphones on, then I think we determine headphones on bad. Okay. I hope I win. I'm also not going to talk this race. Nah, just kidding, I'll talk. Me getting interrogated? No, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna talk now! Okay. I mean, not like I would know what it's like to be interrogated. But if you're ever put in for questioning, you have to say, I need my lawyer. Or I invoke my Fifth Amendment rights. I need a lawyer present. Smile. Oh, I was hoping it hit them in the air. Wait, there. We're holding. And not in the fun way. I saw the banana. I saw it and I still fell for it. Okay, still on top 6. Dropping it. Like, shit. Second. Wait, guys, I'm doing it now. Banana. was hoping it'd be a red. +9. I would have gotten second if I just handled my mushrooms better. So I think the manipulated variable of me wearing headphones would not have contributed to my failure there. Because the guy in first would have gotten first anyway. Because the blue shell was still far away enough to where it would have hit them after they crossed the finish line. I didn't get any projectile items, sadly. So I would have gotten second. Guys, stream ends when... You know, I always joke about stream ends. What if I don't want it to end? Like, I actually do like broadcasting. 99% of the time. Nah, if I hated it, I wouldn't have had a 239-day streak. Peace ain't too hard. What if stream ends forever? How would we do that? You know what I think could be a funny bit? And I've debated doing this, but like, it's not funny for like a YouTube video. Where I just click go live and the bit is, the stream is up for like a minute, but then it plays the like Twitch disconnection screen, which is like the blue to purple color hue shift screen with the not like this emoji. Or, sorry, emote. And that just plays for like 5 hours straight. Like, that could be a stream ends forever bit. But then who would watch that? Like, it would just be everybody spamming not like this and then the waiting Pepe emote. Like, I've seen people do like a longer starting soon screen for April Fools, but I've never seen anybody do a long, not like this screen. Which I debated on if I debated on if I wanted to have like a separate OBS screen with the not like this, like end screen on loop as like a visual gag, but I know if I did that people would click off the stream. And when I average 1 viewer, 3 viewers on a good day, I can't afford to lose one of you motherfuckers, okay? Like those people who tune in every day are dedicated fans, but we can't lose the casuals. I'm... I'll take a 10. I'm a 7, man! You know what? Our next manipulated variable is turning off the camera. Wait, I kind of like the idea of doing like a science fair stream. How do we do that then? Because then I would just be doing a science project. For those tuning in, my camera is not broken. We are doing an impromptu science test to see what variables can be manipulated to see if I do well in a race. Right now we're testing if I turn off the camera, do I erase any better? Once again, to reiterate, the camera is fully functioning, as we can see here. We're just testing it for this race. Yummy! Choco Mountain. Talking about chocolate. Okay. There's two ways that bit could have gone. It also correlates with the two ends of your body anyway. Wait, imagine I get first. I think if I get first on this race where our manipulated variable is no camera, I think I should just become a VTuber. Fuck it. I'm gonna make a model. I'm gonna make a model with huge knockers. That's how you make money nowadays. I've never used the slang knockers in my life. Dude, I love and hate whenever I turn the camera off, like whenever we do the PC2 Gold streams, because I do think I become more offhanded when I know it's not showing my face. Stay away. Wait a second. Okay, pause. Gamers. Oh, you redeemed your green too late. Oh, I was hoping I'd get a red. They got the double, so they probably have a protection item in their second queue. Oh, I was hoping I'd hit him sideways. Just like I did last night. Ayo. Okay, so... no face cam on. I had the worst posture of my life. I was sitting like this. Look at my rank. Okay, so for that science test, we had the manipulated variable of turning the face cam off. Mic was still on, headphones on, and I got second. Could I have gotten a first? I don't think I could have gotten first. Because you might have seen when we were on that final turn, I threw my green shell at an angle because the only way I could have hit first is if I hit him from the side because he did have a green shell themselves. So that's why I flooded the line because I'd rather get a good throw in, but I missed anyway. Oh, shit. So... I think my results are inconclusive. We'll have to do another test without the camera on. I missed when the spiny shell would fly in the sky. I kind of like that it runs on the ground. I think it's socialism. Because the way I see the blue shell is... it's kind of like taxing the wealthy and then also taxing the small business owners. Because, like, if you're throwing the blue shell when you're in 9th, you're in poverty. So, yeah, you're struggling. But why not screw over the people in front of you? Wait, I just remembered I'm not on camera. That whole time I was talking, I kept them glancing at my tripod. Oops, I thought I had a mushroom. And what's nice about the blue shell is that it typically runs down the center of the path. So since I use an inside drift bike, I usually gravitate towards the inner corners of the tracks. So usually I don't get hit by the blue shell. And then with those who have an outside drift bike, they usually have to take wider turns. So they typically will stay in the center. Like, look, I'm in 7th. The blue shell hopefully will hit all the small business owners in front of me who exploit all their workers, who expect their managers to do so much work and pay the regular workers minimum wage even though they do more than minimum wage, like, labor. But they use the guise of being a small business to, like, justify charging exorbitant prices, but then taking advantage of their workers. Oh wait, am I, like, getting too personal? Wait, am I being biased right now? Wait. Am I the asshole? Wait, I got boomed. What the fuck? I deadass thought that was a mushroom. You know what? I hate small businesses. Mainly because I hate myself, because I technically am a small business owner. And by small, I mean last year I had less than 300 in gross sales. So, like, I'm literally a small business. Okay, I got 7th that race, so going back to our little science experiment. The manipulated variable of using the camera or turning the camera off seemed to be seemed like it didn't fucking matter. So I think we should just go back to what we were doing before. Camera on, telling stupid stories, and headphones on. Maybe I'm just bad. Wait, I think for our next experiment, we need to change the person playing the game and see if they do better than I do. It's better to get your money up instead of your funny up. Would I rather be funny or rich? Oh my god, it chose mine. Everybody loves the funny guy. Like, everybody likes the guy who can get the whole, like, room pumping, you know? Just get both up. If every comedian would be rich, their stand-up would be so bad. Instead of talking about, like, getting fucked in the alley, like, getting sucked and fucked behind the club, they would do stories about them getting caviar every single night and the waiter, like, spitting on them. I think their stand-up sets would be so much worse. Whoa! Okay. I think I need to take that improv class. Like, I really should have thought that out before I fucking said that. Okay, 3rd. Oh, really? Asshole. I thought this was a classy stream. Look at the tags, man. Do I seem like I would be a proper streamer? Okay, also, look at your biases, Electra. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I can't be raunchy, okay? Have you not seen a... Fuck, what's her name? Who's the female comedian who, like, steals jokes? Oh my god, I can't remember her name. Oh my fucking god, I can't remember her name. But I remember watching one of her stand-up specials and she was talking about, like, shitting. And I was like, okay. I was not expecting this. Oh my god, what is her name? Fuck. I don't think about her often. It's gonna bother me. Alexa, tell me the female comedian who steals jokes. Claude? Oh my fucking god, I can't remember her name. Someone got auto-modded. Oh wait. Move Citizen. No, you guys can't be typing slurs in the peace in chat. It's not gonna be good for my reputation. Is it Amy Poehler? I was thinking the first name Amy. But I don't want to say the wrong person, you know? Is it Amy Poehler? Is it Amy Poehler? Amy Schumer! Yes! Wait, who is Amy Poehler? Oh yeah, if I would have said Amy Poehler, it's not Amy Poehler. Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer. Yes, it was. I was thinking of Amy Schumer. I haven't heard of her in a long time. Anyway. Guys, stream ends when I get first, or... You know what? Stream ends when we hit our sub goal. And yes, I changed it from 1,000 to a 10 because I want it to be obtainable. I liked having it at 1,000 for a gag, but I honestly hated having the bar be white. Streaming all night then? No! I'm gonna lock in and get a first. Someone got auto-modded. Okay, you guys know we don't have an active modder in the chat. I'm not taking applications either. Because people who moderate for smaller channels definitely become fucking grocery stockers, and I'm not dealing with that. Okay, just so you guys know, daddy is a block term. It is a block term. I don't like being on this path. I actually hate this path. You know, the only good thing about, like, me losing is that we get to spend more time together. Every other aspect about it, though, is agony. Someone else fell in the air. Okay. Okay, now I know what else to make a blog term. Okay, we cannot have baby talk in the Twitch chat room. My fucking god. All of you guys are in your middle 20s. In your mid-20s. We cannot... Wait. Full circle age regression. There's a mirror. Y'all are so old. Question, would you guys rather watch a creator who's like nearing their 30s or someone who's like nearing their 20s? I think it's more sus if you're like watching somebody who's like 18 or 19. Because that person hasn't lived a lot of life. I think being a YouTuber or being a streamer in their 25 to 30s, I think is the perfect age range. And you know what? Call me biased, because I'm turning 27 soon. Because, you know, that age range grew up pre-9/11. New York Minute. they grew up with some retro consoles and then some newer gen consoles. They also probably grew up with like boxy computers and then actual PCs. So they have like, I think they have the widest range of like gaming repertoire. And also those who are the 25 to 30 age bracket, like they are like not socially tainted by COVID-19. Sorry. I'm not reading that one out loud. See, all of these new Gen Alpha kids, they can joke about 9/11 because they didn't experience it. I was a little baby, and my dad, like, watched it on the television as it happened, as I was sleeping. That was my 9/11 experience. Ooh, that was close. W lines. ¿En serio? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Wait, okay, okay. Oh, I thought this was the final lap. Does anybody want to, like, kindly give 2 subs or sacrifice their Prime subs so we can end the stream? Please. No, I'm kidding. Unless. Blue shell approaching. The stream ends when I get first. It's been long enough. This whole time, I've just been lying to you. I've been holding back. You know what? I was thinking about it. We're back up, baby! 9960. Stream ends when I hit 10k. Oh, pause. I'm good at all these tracks. I'm actually so good at all these tracks. And that's not a lie. Wait, I forgot I was gonna say. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. For the entirety that I've been playing Mario Kart on camera, hand on my heart. Wait, it's flipped. Hand on my heart. Hand on my heart. Why'd everyone leave? They're scared of me. They're scared of me. Hand on my heart. I play poorly, so you guys feel good about yourselves. I do it for the people. I guess no one likes Amsterdam. Please don't DQ everybody, please. Small lobby. Small lobby. Try this time? I will. Hand on my heart. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna race like my life depends on it. Gun to my head. That's a allegory, Twitch Dad. Blocked. I'm throwing it. Okay, I think the red shell hit with once. Why did first drop a bob on? That's kind of silly. Throwing. Going for a double. Okay, the red shell hit first. Throwing it again. Holding. Okay, red shell hit first again. I'm holding. Throwing. Because they have no items. Guaranteed hit. No items? Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, since the blue shell just spawned, I don't think we're gonna get another one. Especially since there's so few people in the lobby. Oh my god! I wasn't lying! Hand on my heart? I can clutch up. 99.80. Are you not entertained? Out of 6? Shut the fuck up, Electra. I'm really mad. Crown on my head? We're ending stream. We're ending. You guys know the drill. Stream man's when I get first. That only took 2 hours and 9 minutes and 25 seconds. But you know what? The deed is done. And, as per usual... Okay, like, stop. Don't joke about that. That's not funny. That's not funny. Don't joke like that. Don't joke like that. As I was saying... If I get first, chat gets a sub. Whoever types the secret phrase... Peacein is my goat. You get it gifted. God damn. We also got a resub today. So we get to do calligraphy. Well, also look at the games I have. I got Time Flies and Despelote, and I did get Outer Wilds because it was on sale. I don't know if I can play it sometime soon though, because I think the runtime is kind of long. Let's get some music on. What is music that a winner would play? Style savvy playlist to dress up to. Oh, it's loud. Oh my god, it's so loud. It's so loud. You guys can't hear it, but it's so loud. I've been wanting to play Outer Wilds because people say it's like Firewatch. Really? What I heard is to not, like, look at any spoilers about the game. It's apparently a once-in-a-lifetime experience. That's why I've been holding off on playing it, because, like, what if it doesn't live up to the expectation, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna get the camera set up. You know what? It's actually cinema. It's actually pure cinema that I won the last race. Because I was setting that bit up, and I was in my head scripting what I would, like, say if I lost, but I can't believe I actually fucking won. White background is crazy? It's the default for the Switch too. I kind of like it. Okay, I'm getting the camera set up. If I show toes, pretend you didn't see anything, okay? Dude, I can't be streaming this late. Like, I say crazy shit. Really Gucci. Bang. Wait, this sounds like Ludwig music. You guys know the drill. Subscribe and I'll write your name. Wait, how many subs are we at? We're at 7. Okay. So, I think my conclusion from our science experiments earlier is that when I race, I think I just need to believe in myself. If I fail, I need to get back up. If I get hit, I need to keep racing. Pedal to the metal. I can't get too discouraged, I think. Once again, thank you to Go Bobo for the 42-month resub with Prime. Thank you, Go Bobo. Well, guys, it's late. It's 7:30 on a Saturday. I'm gonna go. Stream actually ended when I got a win, which is kind of crazy to think about, huh? Now that we know that I can play video games and use headphones, I think I'm gonna start using headphones for normal Switch streams, just because, like, that way I can hear better. That's late for you? It's 7:33. I usually... My, like, get ready for bedtime is 8. It takes me a long time to wind down. So, like, 7:30, I'm usually, like, in bed reading books on my phone, and then, like, I knock out at 8:30. So this is usually my breakdown time. That's why I usually stream earlier in the day, because that's when I have the most energy. The only reason why I'm kind of zooted right now is because I had a venti white chocolate mocha, add lavender cold foam at 4 p.m. So I'm kind of like... It's 10:30 for me. Oh yeah, some of you guys, most of you guys are like East Coasters. That's because I usually stream so early. But because I was doing stuff most of the day today. I know it'd be better for me, like I want to make a mean comment, but I'm holding back. How long have you been following, Chris? Following since September 16th. You know what they do say. Once you hit the 6-month mark, you change. You can do it. You can do it. I think asking for consent is good. W consent. Go for it. I can handle it. Sleep schedule with 70-year-old. Full circle. We're talking about age regression. Even though I think you joined after we had that convo, Chris. The main takeaway was I've worked at a daycare, so I've worked with children. Yeah, see you lecture. Callback, yeah. Where I work, I engage with a lot of elderly people, and I joke all the time with customers, being like, "Oh yeah, I used to work at a daycare. I'm very patient. I'm used to explaining things." But yeah, like a lot of old people are like children, and I didn't really kind of finish the tangent I was going on because I didn't want to get too personal. But as y'all know, I'm disabled, and it's really scary for me sometimes because with my condition, it's not rare per se, but it's fairly uncommon. So there's not a lot of not market research. There's not a lot of like medical studies on it because there's just not enough people who have a diagnosis. I have a neurological condition, so in terms of symptoms, there's a wide variety. But the main symptom that people experience is loss of cognitive or physical function. So I get really nervous sometimes because whenever I feel like I'm regressing, I don't know if it's because of like my actual disability or if I'm just becoming like stupider. So I didn't finish the thought earlier, but that's what I was leading into. So like yeah, we can joke about it, but that's why like I tend to be I think gentler towards people who are seen as like I'm not saying this word because I use it, but like when others refer to people as slow, I don't appreciate when people use that word, but like you truly don't know what someone is going through or why someone behaves the way they do. Like you shouldn't immediately be judgmental. Like you should be patient and kind because that's what you should do for human decency. As long as you don't lose critical thinking skills, I think you're fine. I think I'm fine on that end. Like my brain is always going. Dude, so I love movies. I'm gonna change the title to yapping because we'll just chit chat for a little bit. Yapping. Peace out to yap. So like I watch movies. I love movies. Whenever there's a movie that comes out in theaters that I even like 10% want to see, I'll see it in theaters. So in tandem, because you know your phone is always listening to you, I get TikToks and YouTube shorts all the time about like the movies that I think about seeing because they track your purchase history, whatever. And I got this slideshow of like 20 things you didn't know about the new Project Hail Mary movie. And I'm like swiping through because, oh no, it was like 20 things you would know about the Project Hail Mary movie if you read the book. And I was swiping through, and so many of the like facts they had were context clues you could have picked up in the movie. Like if you just use like 50% of your brain power. Like yeah, maybe the detail wasn't shown clearly on screen, but you could still kind of infer. And I genuinely think if I didn't take AP classes in high school, I would be like so smooth brained. Like, and I've talked about this with some of my friends who took general education. Um, a lot of the general education classes, since our school system isn't standardized, which I'm indifferent about standardizing education, because I think if there is like nationwide education curriculum, I think there will be a lot of censorship. That's what I think. Anyway, talking with like friends anecdotally about what they learned in AP versus general classes is that a lot of the general classes just taught you how to do work, when a lot of the AP classes taught you how to actually dissect and think. Like everybody says critical thinking, but it's more than that. It's more than that. It's like learning how to absorb something, how to visibly, auditorily, and read media, how to connect things from your already existing archive of knowledge to what you're currently consuming, how to connect it to things that are going on in actual reality. And a lot of kids who I talk to, they didn't learn those extra set of skills in general education. So I'm kind of glad that, I wanted to be a tryhard and took AP classes for as many classes as I could. Um, but yeah, like so much of the media I consume, there's always a deeper meaning to it, right? I don't think there's any media I've seen that is just like slop in terms of like mainstream media. Because when you have a team of hundreds, if not thousands of people working on a project, there has to be a meaning behind it. Like I think the only movie that I thought would skirt that line would be the Forbidden Fruits movie. Which, wait, was that movie? I feel like that one was a flop opening weekend. I liked it. It was funny. The script was pretty good. Okay, Forbidden Fruits movie. Oh, 72 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's fairly good. Because I didn't realize the movie would be like more of a parody. Okay, it was based on a stage play. That's what I thought. Oh, it only made 2 milli? Oh. Uh-oh, that's... I thought it was a fun watch. It kind of felt like... The way they scripted it, like, it felt like kind of a parody of Mean Girls. Which is funny, because didn't Mean Girls become a play as well? Anyway. Like, I think my favorite line... Is it on streaming yet? I don't want to spoil... Okay, I'll spoil the line. If you don't want spoilers for the Forbidden Fruits movie, politely click off until you see my face again. I think my favorite line was when they're doing like the first sequence when they're indoctrinating Pumpkin into their little cult, and Cherry is kind of pushing back against it. They're like, "Oh, why are we adding this new girl so quickly?" And like she kept on giving excuse after excuse to Apple, and but one of the jokes that made me laugh, like audibly out loud, was Apple being like, "Cherry, are you being sexist right now?" I don't know what the prelude to that one liner was, but it was so good. Like, um, or she was like, "Are you being misogynist right now?" Something like that. Like, it was so good. Um, because even if things are rooted in comedy, there's always some type of commentary. Anyway, I think we should end stream. I want to get ready for bed, so I shouldn't hold that to my neck. We don't want Twitch stuff getting any ideas. Dude, it would be so sad if my channel got banned. I think I would cry. Wait, Doja Cat is live? Should we raid Doja Cat? Nah. Okay. I've stalled long enough. I ended on a dub. And that's all I really need. If you guys want something else to watch, check out the YouTube channels. I have a clip, VOD, and highlight. Go subscribe to them all. And if you want to help support me directly, subscribe to my art clips starting at $5. $5, you get different lineup prints. This month's theme is rabbits. There we go. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. I don't know what time I'm going to click go live.